Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor? The team. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Mustangs offense tries out there to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their...
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rest for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 7, Utah 0. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Utah's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a keeper. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and 10 now for the offense. He keeps it on a design run. They've got him down out near the 40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The offense now looking at a 3rd short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. But let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Utes with first and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
A lot of blitzing today, and one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, but especially on the
end zone ahead. You finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in the completion.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And he's got it again. Touchdown, Utes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with pull-out pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the deep receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Green. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. And the Utes will line up to punt it away.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. Trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled, but we're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. To the air, it's Jennings. Pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
And the Mustangs will push it to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And the wideout goes in motion. And third down, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. To throw, it's Jennings. It's an out route, the catch made. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Another 1st down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. Here's the 2nd down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wide out. Running catch. Moves the ball to the 28. 1st down. And the Mustangs pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Jennings. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure, he lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Utes will have to kick this away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Press coverage now from these DBs. quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. And we're able to move the sticks and set up now first down at the 34. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Throwing on play action. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's enough to move the sticks.
First step back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. First down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Snapping it from the red zone now.
All the preparation, all the practice time. A play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. And the senior quarterback off the target there. We're behind him.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And now the defense decides suspended timeout to regroup a bit. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. So they just decided to take care of the football toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Design quarterback run. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Utah. This quarterback on fire today.
And we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Free kick out of bounds. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. The receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Caught over the middle, it's Moore. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And he keeps it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. And the Utes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down, 11 inches away from it. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Caught quickly. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. And it's a bunch formation. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if he can make that call without a quarterback